Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Superpower Review. I'm your host, Kevin Vidina. It feels so good to be back. I hope everybody had a happy new year, a safe new year, and welcome back to the show. I wanted to just jump right in, and today's episode is going to be all about what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday, you asked? Is that Todd McFarlane appeared on comicbook.com to talk about the new Spawn movie that's going to be coming next year. So before we get into that, let's already talk about the things that we already know about the Spawn movie. We already know that it's being made by Blumhouse Productions. We also know that Todd McFarlane is set to direct the movie. It is a low-budget movie, and by low budget I mean that the movie is only budgeted for $10 million, and it will be a rated R movie. So as we said already, that Todd McFarlane appeared on comicbook.com to reveal that they already started casting for the movie. And he also gave us some tidbits, but pretty much what I'm going to come off as on this show is that I don't know if this movie is going to be good. The more I hear about this movie, the more news we hear about this movie, I really don't think this movie is going to start off good. I mean, we're already starting it off at a $10 million budget. Doesn't sound very confident, but I'm going to go ahead and just pretty much preview what happened on the video and just kind of give my point of view about it. They already started casting for the movie. Todd McFarlane announced that the main character will not be Spawn, but it is a Spawn movie. We know that Twitch is going to be the main character of the movie. He's a police officer in the comic book series, detective as you will. We already know that Sam won't be in the movie, his partner. This is supposed to be way before then. And we're not getting any set villains, as you will, like the Violator. You won't be seeing him in the movie. But there was a lot of other things that we hear about this movie. You know, Todd McFarlane quoted a lot that this movie is going to be like Jaws. You know, Spawn's going to appear when is needed. He's going to be scary. He's going to do some stuff, and we're supposed to be like, whoa, about it. I don't know. It just doesn't really sound right to me. Another piece of news that we got from comicbook.com is that Spawn will not speak in this movie either. So as you already can tell, I'm bringing a lot of negativity about this movie because already it doesn't sound like nothing good is happening. I'm going to be quite completely honest. When I was listening and watching the interview with Todd McFarlane in comicbook.com, the energy that Todd McFarlane was setting off for this movie sounded not positive at all. He already sounded like he was kind of dubbing down the movie, watering it down a lot. And when I just said that we got news that Spawn will not talk in this movie, and I quote here, Todd McFarlane said, "I've created another way to give him a voice." I mean, he's an artist. I'm sure he'll find a way to do it, but is it the best way? And that's what really concerns me. Is this the best approach towards Spawn? I know he's one of the creepiest, horrific anti-heroes we have in comic books, but is this really the way to go? And another thing with the $10 million budget, I feel like in all aspects and at all angles, is this the right way to do a Spawn movie? I really do believe that the time is now to do a Spawn movie reboot, but I really don't feel like this is the right way to do it. And the other thing I want to bring up too is with news that we already know is that Todd McFarlane is set to direct this movie. You know, that's cool and all because, you know, nobody knows the character better than Todd McFarlane, but this man has no movie directing experience whatsoever. He's a comic book artist he's a very talented comic book artist. He makes toys, but is he the right man for the job to direct this movie? And that's really concerning for me. as the whole interview was going, you know, Todd McFarlane really, he didn't sound confident about his own movie to me, and that's really concerning for me. Comicbook.com asked if they had a release date. He didn't have a specific release date, but I'm using these quotes to kind of show you guys, based off of my theory, that he doesn't sound confident in his own movie. So in quote, Todd McFarlane said, "Summer is for giant blockbusters. We don't have the budget to compete with that." I really don't feel like this movie is going to blow me away. We don't have a trailer yet, and I'm excited for the trailer, and I hope the trailer really proves me wrong, because I really want to enjoy this movie, because it's been a really long time since we had a Spawn movie. Two, the first Spawn movie that we had its good moments, but overall really wasn't that great of a movie. The CGI suffers in that movie when it comes seeing the devil in that movie. That's absolutely horrible, and I really hope that this movie, the new Spawn movie, isn't going to be subjected to bad CGI like that, and with the budget. So with $10 million being the budget of this movie, I believe that's $30 million less dollars than the budget for the first Spawn movie. So pretty much my theory is that Todd McFarlane doesn't sound very confident in his own work. Todd McFarlane doesn't sound very confident in this movie. If anything, Blumhouse sounds pretty confident in this movie. After the interview with comicbook.com, Todd McFarlane went live on his Facebook page to do Q&A, and he really didn't give us too much information there either, even though it was a Q&A. A lot of people asking questions about the movie. There were some very great, important questions that people were asking in there, and I feel like he was just kind of skipping it. You know, he doesn't want to give us too much, obviously, about this movie, but at the same time, you're not giving us enough to make us feel, well, at least in my opinion, Todd McFarlane's not giving us enough about this movie to make me excited. Like I said before, I want to be excited about this movie. I want to really like this movie, but I really hope that this movie does spawn some justice in the movie world. And even then, one of the questions for the Facebook Live question, someone said, will this movie do justice for Spawn? And Todd McFarlane kind of just, you know, answered saying, well, that's for the consumers to decide. You know, I think it's, some people are going to really like it. He started with like it, and there's some people who are going to think that it's a piece of crap. So he didn't even say, like, some people are going to think it's amazing or great. He just said, well, some people are going to think it's great. He's already setting the level of it just being great. It's good, okay. It's okay movie. It's passable. You know what I mean? So I'm not really thrilled about it. I really hope this trailer, when this trailer does come out, I really hope it wows me, and I hope it puts my, I hope it, when I watch it, I insert my foot in my mouth of everything I said. But again, I really want to like this movie, but for everything that I've been given right now, it doesn't sound like it's going to be good. I don't think we're going to see Spawn that much in this movie. We already know he's not going to talk in this movie. Todd McFarlane has some other creative way of making the character communicate, and he's not even the main character in his own movie, so it already doesn't sound good to me. So that's what I have to say about this new upcoming Spawn movie. I just wanted to point out my opinions about how Todd McFarlane brought himself to the comicbook.com interview. Didn't sound very confident in his own work and his movie, but the big news is that they started casting. So what, big whoop. My other question is, are they casting someone for Spawn as a actual person, or is he just going to be CG'd? Maybe they're saving all the CG strictly for Spawn. Who knows? I don't know. So it was really nice to see you guys again. Thank you for watching for a Superpower review. I haven't been doing a couple episodes here in a while, but we're definitely going to get back on track. So I want to thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, if you agreed with anything I had to say about this video, make sure you like it. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That's going to do it for today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys really soon.